we're not going back to the same economy. We're recovering, but to a different economy. And it'll be one that is more leveraged to technology. And I worry that that is going to make it even more difficult than it was for many workers.
In Silicon Valley, and my friends who work in technology know that what we did to the manufacturing workers, we are now going to do to the retail workers, the call center workers, the fast food workers, the truck drivers, and then even bookkeepers, accountants, insurance agents, lawyers, and on through the economy. So what happened to the manufacturing workers is a very clear sign of what's going to happen to these other workers moving forward. And I talked.
Welcome to the Crypto Teacher. And guys, please like and subscribe. If you do like what you're listening to, please inform your friends and family and spread all over social media. It is imperative that we get back to learning finances and understand how the world really works. Because once we understand how the world really works, we understand that everything is planned out. Now, guys, I know you asked me about the actual links to Robinhood and Webull. It is in the description. I definitely apologize that I didn't remind you of that because I know a lot of people have asked about that. So I'll make sure I put that at the end of the videos. Now, of course, guys, we go over the funny article first. We have Biden bringing FEMA and the National Guard for the C word. So, guys, we see Biden still pushing the C word, and also we had Trump still pushing the C word. So remember, guys, when it comes to the agendas, they're on the same page. But when it comes to the people, you won't see them on the same page. Always remember that. It's called conflict management. Now, we have the stock market that will be closed on Monday due to the great Martin Luther King. So remember, we have a short week. Now, getting over into the actual stocks and also the news. We have Jim Cramer talks 5G, and it gives you a few of the good 5G picks. Now, we have T-Mobile, Qualcomm, Fastly, and of course, I added in Verizon because we know Verizon is going to be a big beneficiary of 5G, and then Plus has a wonderful dividend. Now, getting over to the IPOs last week, we had Petco, which is the ticker WOOF, Woof. And guys, we know when it comes to pets, they actually get treated better than most humans. So I definitely see the stock making moves. Remember, I'm not your financial advisor. This is not financial advice. Please do your own research. Now we have Poshmark also going public. And remember, guys, this is online clothing. We spoke about this. Remember, with Facebook, you're going to have social shopping. Just like I stated, guys, anytime you're investing, remember, you're thinking about the fourth industrial revolution. Right now, with this stock, though, I'll let it drop a little while we're doing this correction and then go in and buy it. Also, we had Playtika, which actually is 80% investment is coming from China. And we know how big gaming is going to be. With so many people are going to be sitting at home. We see with PlayStation 5s, all the consoles being sold out. We know gaming on the phones are going to be big. So I definitely see this stock also in the long term making big moves. Now also, guys, we look at actual Biden stimulus packages like $9 to $10 billion that's going to be invested in cybersecurity. Now remember, when it comes to actual wars, you're going to have cyber wars instead of, physical wars. So remember, the investment is going to go heavy in that sector. And don't forget about Palantir. But Palantir is all government. So definitely when that stimulus package gets passed, we know Palantir is going to the moon. Also, we have Telos and also Tenable, I see actually benefiting off of that $9 to $10 billion in stimulus. Hasn't been passed yet, but definitely get your strategy together. Remember I said, once that stimulus bill gets passed, we're going to dig into it and make sure we're benefiting off of that. And then also, guys, look at the indicators. We had the dollar was up on Friday. The actual VIX was up. But we also saw the yields move down just a little, but the yields are still high. So that's letting us know that they want these yields to rise, but we know we're going to have a correction. That's not even a question. Remember, every first quarter, we have a correction. Do not forget about that. And then lastly, guys, we have Bill Gates becomes the top U.S. farmland owner in the U.S. Do we believe that? No, we don't. Remember, Bill Gates is nothing but a puppet. He doesn't even have anything to do with Microsoft. Any of those who watch my video know that. But the fact is, guys, when it comes to the New World Order, what? Everything is planned out. And guys, remember, do not forget about the Robinhood and Webull links if you're new to actually investing. And then plus, don't forget to go check out my Crypto Teacher channel. So therefore, you can learn the new economy. Cryptos, blockchain, and remember, stocks are going to be tokenized and put on blockchain. So it's very important for you to learn. And then plus, guys, like, subscribe, and spread this channel everywhere. And y'all have a wonderful day.
I almost feel like these crazy moves, Morgan, are obligatory at this point. Oh, it's an IPO? Double it. Why not? Let's talk about Petco. This is the one I want to focus on because I think not all IPOs are created equal. This isn't even the first time it's come public. It's been public 3 times after getting taken over by a private equity firm each time. We like to call this catch and release, so to speak. So now you've got a company that's raised $817 million, total valuation of $4 billion. They have a ton of debt because, again, it's a private equity retread, and they lost money for the first 3 quarters of 2020, which in and of itself is not terrible, but it's kind of hard to lose money on $3.6 billion in sales. Not exactly sure how they managed to do it.
Thank you so much. I'm really excited about this day. For us, it's a big, big milestone for an Israeli company that was established 10 years ago. Go public here in the US. It's great for us and for our employees.
Walk us through sort of the playbook of the business model. Gaming, of course, has been well chewed upon by the street lately. What makes Playtika different?
So thanks for the question. So Playtika was established 10 years ago, and actually we started with one game on one platform. From this day, we started to look at our games a little bit different than the others. We look at our games as a platform. So we still have more than 4 games that running more than 7 years and still growing. When you look at the top 100 games in the US, 9 of these games are Playtika games. So we are a little bit different than the others. We are more stable. We are growing. We are a cash flow positive company from day one. And we are a little bit different story than the other mobile companies.
You are owned by a Chinese consortium that I think will retain 80% voting power post-IPO. We don't need to tell you the back and forth that's gone between the U.S. and China regarding capital markets. Do you not feel like you're walking into any kind of buzzsaw?
So thank you for this question. It's a very important point for me. So Playtika is an Israeli company that was established 10 years ago. We had an Israeli investor, and then we had U.S. investors like Apollo and TPG and Caesar, and now we have different kinds of investors. Playtika was always independent. The management sitting in Israel is an independent companies. We have different shareholders, and it's okay, and we have no issue with it. But we are Israeli independent company. This is very important point to me to say.